feel like I've taken a lot of reps and I'm ready.
Zach was talking about, you guys have these Saturday night meetings and you guys always talk through things you like, and as the backup you get the same questions, right? What do you like if you're in there? How is that? How important are those for you? In a week like this, where you could be the guy to know that they have a full communication and exactly what you want to feel comfortable.
Like I said earlier, that's it's my job to be prepared if Joe goes down, and so really for me the week is no different. Obviously this part's a little bit different, but other than that, even when I was on P Squad, I knew there was zero chance of me playing, but I was fully prepared, and I would go through the whole game plan like I was going to be the backup, and like I had a chance of playing, and so it's kind of my job to be ready if Joe goes down, and so I'm going into my third week of doing that.
Do you allow yourself to think much about what this opportunity could be for you? Starting a game on Monday Night Football in this league, it can carry you for a long time. You allow yourself to think that, or is that a dangerous waters to tread into?
No. I think there's so much going on with a game plan, being prepared and all that the less you think about all that stuff, I think really the main thing I've done this year different than other years is I don't go into a game or a play thinking too much, just react, trust my footwork and that I can play. And like I said, I've thought I've been a good quarterback in the NFL for a couple of years now. I haven't had the opportunities to show that in preseasons and stuff like that, and haven't really had an open chance to win the backup job. So coming off winning that and feeling pretty confident.
Jake, you talked about the benefits of getting all those August reps. How beneficial will it be to get some first-team reps this week if you do have to play, because you normally don't get that opportunity?
Yeah, I think it's good. Obviously scout team's a little bit different than, here's Cheeto Awuzie at corner and Mike Hilton at nickel. Those are two, and really our whole defense, and it's a good defense. And so going against them the whole month of August and really going down you try not to game plan each other, but every day is the offense maybe has an edge and the defense puts in something, they have an edge. So going down that rabbit hole of going against them 30 days in a row, I thought really helped my development as a player. And then as far as the reps this week, I think it helps for sure. That's why we practice, but I think a lot of my confidence comes from how I played against our defense in the preseason.
I know you do this all year long, but is there anything you're trying to pick up from Joe this week or even his ear about anything specifically?
No, not any different than any other week, I don't think. I think there's probably a little more conversation that goes on back and forth throughout the week, even when, he's completely out, or even last year when, Brandon was the backup. I just find it interesting talking through some of those things, and I like to think it's kind of helpful, but maybe it's not. You'd have to ask him.
Is there any way that you go about a week like this differently than any other week? Is there anything you do differently in a week like this?
No, it sounds like I feel like I'm going to say that a lot, but it's my job to go into every game thinking, hey, Joe might not be able to play, and kind of like I got asked earlier, the opportunity to play on a Monday night. I don't want to. That could have happened week 1 or week 2 or whenever. And so whenever that opportunity comes up, I don't want to go out there not prepared. And so, like I said, I'm going into my third week of being the backup. It's the third week of preparing to play if Joe can't. And, it's kind of a boring answer, but it's the truth.
Are you hoping to know? You've watched a lot of tape of guys doing the scheme that you do, the same scheme that you do. Do you ever say, well, I would do this, I would do that when you're watching the tape? Is that part of watching the tape?
I think it's more so when Joe takes a rep and obviously takes a lot of really good reps, and so he's pretty open about, I'll say hey, what got you there? What got you to that side or that progression? And he's pretty open about it. So I've benefited from that. And then really any bad play that comes up, good, bad, whatever, trying to take that rep to where I don't make the same mistake and add it to my game of, okay, when they do this, Joe got to this, which worked well, and kind of just bank that for later.
You're hoping to know. You got to have a lot of confidence in yourself. You've had, 4 or 5 years of just, straight out practice. Not game, but still, you played a lot of NFL football, right? Is that something that?
Yeah, I think it takes there's definitely. I take a lot of pride in. I came in this league as an undrafted guy, and there's not very many handouts that are given there. took me 4 years and damn near a life sentence on practice squad to really take 4 years of doubling down on, hey, at some point I'm going to get an opportunity, whether that's year or whatever. Actually, the best advice I got year one as an undrafted rookie was Kirk Cousins said, hey, you got to have a 10-year time horizon and keep, whenever that time comes, like at some point you're going to get your opportunity. And so I kind of took that as every offseason, really doubling down and investing, whether that's money or time or whatever, into becoming a better player and trying to get access to the best information, the best, off seasons I can have to try and put myself in position to play well. And so, whether that opportunity is Monday or next year or whenever, I'm ready.
Jay, are you hoping to know whether or not you're starting before Monday, or could that be a game day thing for you?
I think for those things you just prepare for the worst, and I just want to play. So at the end of the day, if they tell me Monday at kickoff, hey, you're going, whatever, it works.
When Joe tweaked his calf, you started warming up. What went through your mind?
That Joe might not be able to go, and I haven't moved around very much in a little while, so I should probably get warm.
So what's been the most valuable thing to happen to you, Jake, here to get you ready for, possibly going out on the field?
You mean just
In the time you've been with the Bengals in the room with Joe?
I think the camaraderie with Joe, being able to feel comfortable enough to just basically ask him anything. I feel we've got a pretty good relationship. And I think just taking reps in the same offense over and over and seeing someone do it at a high level, being in the room when there's some high-level conversations going on about just scheme and how we're doing this or that, being around great coaches, getting to go against our defense. I mean, there's been a lot of different things that go into, 2 years, I think, 2 years ago? Spend 5 days up in Seattle thinking I'm getting ready to get into coaching. And so, obviously a lot happens between now and then, and kind of got me into the situation and feel pretty good about it.